You can't make this up.
Hey Divine Beings, it's Rama Denise, your favorite globetrotting guru and spiritual body, and I want to welcome you to the Ancestor Diaries, where I share downloads, real life reflections, and divine lessons that I learned as I travel the world through my personal experiences with Spirit and my ancestor team. There is medicine here for both of us, so please tune in, share, like, and subscribe as we take this journey. And then lastly, remember, you are loved, and I am always, always rooting for you.
You can't make this up. I was literally about to talk about being lost and how you are never really lost. And 5 steps later, I end up at the spot that leads me directly back to the home that I'm staying in. Now, I just need to, because I literally was unsure. I was like, I feel like I'm close, but I don't know. And my spirit is like, just keep walking that way. And also, why don't you start a video about being lost? Because this is the second time this week that I have gone on a walk and didn't know where the fuck I was. Like, this area that I'm staying in, there's all these little pockets of communities, of homes, and then there's these little pathways that connect each community. So you could just be like walking through streets, hit a pathway, end up in a whole nother community, walk through that, hit another pathway, end up in another community, and so on and so on. And that's what I do when I go out for a walk. I don't memorize none of these places' names, none of the street names. I just walk. And the other day, I had walked rather far. And I was like, well, maybe it's time for me to open up my GPS and GPS my way back. And my spirit was like, no, just listen to your intuition. I said, all right, cool. Intuition said, turn this way. Cool. Intuition said, make this left. Cool. So I'm just doing that. Walking, looking up at the sky, listening to the birds. Just going. And then it got to a point where I was like, I feel like I've been walking for a while and I really haven't seen anything that I recognize. Maybe I should pull out my GPS. And then again, I heard spirit, my intuition say, nope. You're fine. Keep going straight. Kept going straight. Then all of a sudden I was like, oh snap, I know exactly where I am. Walked on back home from that spot because I knew where I was. And then today, I'm meandering and thinking to myself, I need to find out where this house is soon because I gotta pee. I need to get inside so I can pee. And if I'm far away, these people don't want me peeing in their yard or some random bush. Intuition is like, we got you. Turn right here. Take this random path. And then again, Spirit said, now pull out your phone and talk about how your intuition is the only thing you need to guide you on your path. You don't need AI, GPS. You don't need to actually think you know where you're going. All you need to do is surrender to your internal knowing, your internal GPS, your internal being, higher self that is connected to all life itself and knows everything. All you have to do is surrender to that. And so I take out my phone to surrender to that prompting of talk to people about being lost. And 5 steps later, I am at the spot where I need to be that leads me right to my place that I'm staying. Like, mind blown. Like, and it's funny because I feel like these synchronicities, the more I walk in my alignment, these synchronicities are happening left and right. So why am I still mind blown? Why should this surprise me? It shouldn't. It just is, because I am a divine being. Of course, I am exactly where I need to be at the exact right time. Of course, I pull out my phone so that you guys can experience the moment when I'm like, oh snap, I'm here. Of course, that is how it works. Of course. I shouldn't be surprised, but the humanist in me still makes me be surprised. All that to say, trust yourself. If you hear a side, don't fuck with that person, don't fuck with them. Don't matter if everybody else in the whole entire world is like, yeah, they cool. What you mean you don't talk to them? Why you don't mess with them? My intuition said, nah. Your intuition said, yeah, go ahead, cool, do what you need to do, friend. Mine said, nah, and I listened to myself. I surrendered to myself. It's okay. Be strong in that. You could do that. Go against the grain and go with yourself. All right, that's it. I'm about to go inside and pee because I gotta pee. Boy.